One time I was at a family gathering, and one of my cousins got arrested because he was on parole, not probation. He was on parole. I feel like the police officers could have like pulled him to the side. I mean, not to like trick him or anything like that, but have been like, you know, I'm gonna arrest you, but let me not arrest you in front of your child. Let me not arrest you in front of your wife. Let me arrest you away from this family gathering.
Honestly, I would take the blunt side because that's how I am. I just want the cops to say, sorry, bruh, or sorry, kid, you know, we're gonna have to take your dad away because he done some bad things. But everything's gonna be all right, because I want that reassurance as a little kid, like, all right, my dad's gonna come back.
An officer who, instead of ignoring me when he seen me and pushing me out the way, breaking the door, you know, just telling me what was going on, where he was going, you know, how long would he be away for? Children who have their parents incarcerated, and when they're gone for the first time, it's not what did the parent do wrong, what did the parent do wrong, but it's what did I do wrong.
At my 5th grade promotion ceremony, they just came in and arrested him and just left. They didn't explain anything to anybody, they just left. So I was nervous, I was scared, I was embarrassed and hurt.
When you make an arrest, you are focused on the suspect and your own officer's safety. And unless you ask questions or look for signs that that arrestee is a parent, their kids could be left at school or come back to an empty home. This training video explains what to do when you arrest a parent who has children, and why you should arrest that parent if it is at all possible outside of the child's presence, and the importance of kids being assured by both their parent and by you that they will be taken care of. Remember, these are kids. They haven't done anything, and they certainly haven't committed a crime. Once their parent is arrested, their entire world is turned upside down. By following DGO 7.04, you will be taking the steps necessary to keep these kids safe and to make perhaps a life-changing situation just a little bit easier on them. Think about it.
Hello? Hi, we're looking for Bob Krinsky. Is your father home?
Dad? Yeah, there's some police officers here.
Good morning.
Morning.
Hello, are you Bob Krinsky?
I am.
We have a warrant for your arrest. Do you mind if we come in and talk?
Come on in.
Okay, Bob, if you could stop right here, we'll talk for a moment. We're gonna have to take you down to county jail. We noticed that your son is home. Is your wife around? Is there somebody here that can take custody of him and watch him?
I'm a single dad.
Okay. Do you have a family member or a friend that you could call to see if they could come watch him?
I do have a sister down in Los Gatos.
Okay. Do you mind writing this down, partner? What's your sister's name?
Elisa.
Okay, can you spell her first name for me?
A-L-I-S-A.
And can you spell her last name for me?
Krinsky, K-R-I-N-S-K-Y.
Okay. Do you know her date of birth?
8/2/62.
Okay. Do you mind giving her a call and seeing if she would be willing to come?
Hey, Elisa, it's your brother. Yeah, I'm okay. Listen, I need a favor. And this is really awkward, but I need you to come up and hang with Leo. I'm being taken down to the county jail. Yeah, no, I'll explain. I'll get it straightened out, but I just need you to come up now. Yeah. All right.
Sounds like your sister's willing to come up.
Yeah, she's good.
Okay. What I'm going to ask is for you to step outside with Officer Marquez to take you into custody outside of the presence of your son and we'll have an officer stand by here with him until your sister arrives to watch him.
Wait. What did you do, Dad? Why are you guys taking my dad away?
Look,
Your dad's got to go downtown. He's got to go downtown and clear up some information.
Are you going to be coming back?
They have to take me in to have me answer some questions. Auntie Lisa will be here about an hour. She'll stay with you for the afternoon.
What if you don't come back?
I'll be back. Come on. Okay, you'll be fine.
Leo, why don't you step in and talk to my partner?
Come down here, Leo. I'll explain.
The officers you just watched did a good job in a difficult situation. They immediately recognized that the arrestee was a parent. They asked him who could take care of his son while they took him to jail. They let him make those arrangements. They let the father reassure and say goodbye to his son. They then arrested the father outside the presence of his son. One officer waited with the son until the arrival of his aunt. Department General Order 7.04 explains what to do when you arrest a parent with dependent children. You need to take these basic steps. Determine whether the arrestee has dependent children. A dependent child is anyone under the age of 18. Ask the parent to identify a responsible adult who can take care of the child and permit the parent to make these arrangements. Conduct a background check on the responsible adult by doing a criminal background check and calling Family and Children's Services. Permit the parent to reassure the child that the child will be taken care of. Handcuff the parent outside the presence of the child whenever possible. If the child is at school, notify the school of the parent's arrest. Document the steps you have taken in the incident report. Arrests are everyday occurrences for us. From a child's perspective, seeing their parent put in handcuffs and taken away is traumatic. Most times, children will not know why their parent is being taken away or where their parent is going. They do not know if they will ever see their parent again. Depending on their age, they may blame themselves for their parent's arrest. Separation from a parent, even in the best of situations, can be traumatic. For many kids, their parent's arrest is not a one-time event. A child's age and maturity will affect how they respond to seeing an officer arrest their parent. Infants and toddlers will react to being physically separated from their parent. Young children will often think the arrest may have something to do with them. Adolescents may try to stop you from arresting their parent. When children are present at the scene of an arrest or search warrant, their very presence is an easy reminder that we are responsible for their safety. There are lots of situations where we arrest parents, and unless we ask whether they have dependent children, their kids will come home to an empty house. Let's look at how the officers in this next scenario complied with their duties under DGO 7.04.
Hey, how you doing today?
Hi, officer.
Hey, I'm Officer Kinney with the San Francisco Police Department. Do you know why I stopped you?
No.
You ran that stop sign back there. Do you have your ID with you?
I do.
Let me take a look at that.
Here you go, sir.
Thank you. Great, I'm gonna give this to you.
Okay.
Just hang tight right here, I'll be right back with you.
Thank you, sir.
Miss Smith?
Yes.
Hey, do me a favor, step outside the car.
Why? Why are you bothering me?
Not bothering you, we're just gonna have a conversation, okay?
No, this is BS and I don't have to stand for this.
Okay, well, either way, you're gonna be stepping outside the car, we're gonna talk, okay?
Jeez.
Just relax, okay? Come up here on the curb
But
for me, all
what's
right?
going on? You just
I'm gonna
said
explain
it
to you in
was
just a
stop
second.
sign?
Put your hands behind your back.
Oh,
Thank you.
what's going on? It was
Miss
just-
Smith, calm down for me, all right? What's going on is you have a no bail warrant, all right?
I could take care of it, I promise. Just let
Well,
me go.
that's what we're here to do right now. We're going to take care of it, all right? We're going to take you down to the station. I'm going to confirm the warrant.
This is not right.
Okay, there's a few things I need to ask you first, though.
What?
More than likely, you are going to be spending some time in jail. Do you have a family? Do you have any child obligations that you need to take care of?
It's none of your business whatsoever what I have or what I don't have.
Miss, I want you to calm down. Do you have any children?
No, I don't have any kids, and if I did, it's none of your business.
It is my business. You're saying things that make me believe you might have a child, do you? Think about your child right now.
I do have a child.
Okay, where is she at?
She's in elementary school at Clarendon.
At Clarendon? Okay.
Yes.
Is there someone that can come pick her up, take care of her while you're incarcerated?
My mother.
Okay, what's your mother's name? Go ahead and give it to my partner there.
When an arrest occurs during a traffic stop or on the street, often there is no sign that an arrestee is a parent. DGO 7.04 requires you to ask arrestees if they have a child under 18 years old that you take care of. When these officers arrested the driver, they had no idea that she had a 10-year-old child who needed to be taken care of while she was in jail. Let's review how the officers determined that the driver was a parent. The officer simply asked the driver whether she was a parent. At first, the driver avoided answering the officer's question. The officer asked a second time whether the driver had kids and also let her know that she could arrange for someone to take care of her child. By asking whether she was a parent and being persistent, the officer learned about the driver's 10-year-old child. As officers, we are required to make sure that children of arrested parents are safe and released to a responsible adult. If children are present, explain to the children in age-appropriate language what is happening. For example, we are going to take your mother to the police station and ask her some questions. Reassure the children that they and their parent are going to be okay. If safe to do so, allow the parent to reassure the child that the parent is okay and the child will be cared for. Question and handcuff the parent out of the presence of the children whenever possible. If another parent or guardian is not present at the scene, talk to the parent about who should take responsibility for the child. Allow the arrestee to make arrangements for the child. For example, phone calls to relatives or responsible adults who can assume care for the child. Conduct a criminal history background check on the caregiver designated by the parent. Contact FCS at 558-2650, their emergency line. FCS staff will promptly screen the designated adult for child abuse history or any active FCS case. Document in the incident report the name, gender, and age of child or children, the name, contact information of designated adult, the name of FCS worker and school staff. By following Department General Order 7.04's procedures, you will keep children safe and lessen the trauma of their parents' arrest.